This channel earns more than $10,000 in passive revenue every month. In today's video, I'll show you how to establish a comparable channel by automating the whole process using AU technology, writing the screenplay, as well as employing images and voiceover. All of the AI tools in this video are completely free to use. The greatest part about this passive income stream is that it takes less than 30 minutes to complete, as opposed to other side hustles that need a significant amount of time. If you want to get passive money, stay watching until the finish, since this video offers knowledge you won't find anywhere else. I discovered this channel while watching YouTube on a TV with my younger sister after YouTube suggested a video from it. So I was intrigued to see how much money they were making with this basic concept, and you won't believe what I discovered. According to Social Blade, this channel makes roughly $2,000 per month, not counting Amazon ebook sales, according to my comprehensive investigation. I was astounded to see that the channel had just 12,000 subscribers and 26 million views per month with only 19 videos. So gather your notes, take a seat, and let's get started. The first step is to go to ChatGPT and say, "Give bot that the kids are unfamiliar with so that they can identify as many animals as possible," which will help enhance their English communication abilities. When choosing 10 animals, gently write a short story for each. And in this again, do the GPT chat. Let me provide an example. Assume I choose squirrel from the list produced by the conversation bar. This is where you may be creative and try out new approaches and ideas. You must give it a human touch so that the children viewing the movie may experience the feelings. I recommend that you perform the phrase without utilizing the chatbot or editing it. The next stage is to use AI to create photos of the animals. So go to Bing Image Maker and join up if you don't already have an account. The URL is included in the description. Midtrip or another AI picture generator may also be used. However, in my experience, I favor Bing Picture Maker since it is both free and more complex. Ask the AI to create a picture of a squirrel in a forest. I took it a step further and requested the AI to create a picture of a squirrel with her 2 children in a forest. Remember that after you explain what you want, you must additionally mention how or what sort of picture you require, such as digital art, retro, or watercolor, after the comma displayed above. I choose the animated picture since it best meets our needs. I experimented with the AI, and the results were rather astounding. I went through the same procedure with each of the AI-generated creatures I picked. I won't go through the same steps for each animal since the movie would be too lengthy, but you get the concept. Download the photos by right-clicking on the image and then selecting Download. We must now add voiceover to our created graphics. For this phase, go to play.h if you don't already have an account. Create one. After logging in, go to the top right studio. With this AI tool, you may choose from a variety of male and female voices from other nations, as well as change their speech pace. For this video, I'll utilize Ayla's meditation voice. Now copy and paste the goodnight sentence I displayed before. I utilize distinct paragraphs for each phrase to regulate the pauses, which gives it a more genuine voice. To start a new paragraph, press Enter after the full stop. As I previously said, this allows me to save time by not having to clip or alter the audio while editing the final version. Because the voice is sluggish, I utilized it at NinX speed. You may experiment with different speeds based on your vocal character. Let's listen to our last audio.
In a quiet forest lived a curious squirrel named Sammy. Sammy loved to explore, but was scared of the dark. One night, a firefly named Finn offered to light Sammy's way. Became friends and had nightly adventures, overcoming fears together. Learned that with a friend, the dark wasn't so scary after all. Sammy learned that with a friend, the dark wasn't so scary after all.
On the top right, click Export Project and then choose the option as a single audio file. The audio we made will be downloaded. We need to find reality-free music to utilize as background music in our YouTube video. Go to pixabay.com for that. After checking in, look for quiet, calming music and choose anything you like. Listen and choose the right music that fits perfectly with the story. I will choose calm music, then download it. You can also download the license in case you need to confirm that this composition does not violate copyright. Next, go to Comba. If you don't have an account, create one. After logging in, go to the top right and select the Make Design button, then search for a YouTube video. As you can see, we offer a plethora of alternatives to pick from. Select the YouTube video. Now, we must enter the created sounds and graphics, as well as the sound effect. Click Uploads on the left sidebar, then Upload Files. These are the folders where I save my photographs, audios, and sound effects. If you want everything to be neat and clean, you should do the same. The next step is to synchronize the produced audio with the pictures. Even after correcting, you may find that the created pictures do not fit the whole frame of this movie. Because these photos are created in this manner, picture production is still in its early stages, but we may soon have the choice to make images in whatever resolution we choose. Let me show you how to solve it. Click on the picture to maximize it to something like this. Click on the picture once again and then choose Edit Photo. Go to the Effects menu, choose Blur, and set the intensity to 48. Now, import the picture from the Uploads again. Adjust it to the center of the frame as shown. Do this for each picture and its associated sound. Add background music with voiceover. Let's make the music quieter so that the text can be heard well. And be sure to synchronize with the picture. Let's watch the video.
In a quiet forest lived a curious squirrel named Sammy. Sammy loved to explore, but was scared of the dark. One night, a firefly named Finn offered to light Sammy's way. They became friends and had nightly adventures, overcoming fears together. Sammy learned that with a friend, the dark wasn't so scary after all.
Let's add the next picture for the story. We can make a smooth transition. Let's make it more professional and smooth. Hover your mouse over photos to create a transition effect. Select the small icon that says Add Transition. Here, we have many transition possibilities. You may experiment with them, but for this video, I'll use Resolve Transition. You may also change the transition speed. At the bottom, click Apply and then pick between all of the photos to create a transition for each one. After adding all the pictures and voice acting, click Share and download the finished video. Let's have a look at the final version.
In a quiet forest lived a curious squirrel named Sammy. Sammy loved to explore, but was scared of the dark. One night, a firefly named Finn offered to light Sammy's way. They became friends and had nightly adventures, overcoming fears together. Sammy learned that with a friend, the dark wasn't so scary after all.
I really enjoy how we managed to make a video in under 20 minutes. It's now up to you. It is up to your imagination to include motion graphics since youngsters are more likely to watch things that move. If you search for Tood Cartoon Animation Movie on Fiverr, you can find hundreds of jobs, some of which cost less than $20. The same is true with voiceovers. To be successful on YouTube and generate a decent passive income, you must follow these two crucial guidelines. Rule number 1, be distinct. Your video should stand out from the crowd. Try out several things and see which ones work best for you. The second guideline is to maintain consistency. YouTube gives preference to channels who publish videos on a daily basis. Let me provide an example. If this channel had posted videos twice a week, he or she might have made over $10,000 a month and increased their entire view count to over 1 million. Good luck if you follow the instructions I've showed you. See you next time.